There are a couple of features about PreSonus Studio One 5 that people are not talking about. If you don't see this or any of these in your version of Studio One, you've missed the mark. If you already bought Studio One 5, you've made a grave error. And if you haven't, I'm going to show you how you can save money. So what are all of these channels talking about in their Studio One 5 update reviews? Things that are not that important, honestly. To me, it seems like they would be covering this being the most important update PreSonus has ever had as far as music production is concerned. And no one is talking about it because maybe it hurts their bottom line a little bit. Before I address this though, I do want to talk about a couple of features in Studio One 5 that I've noticed that are huge improvements. This probably shouldn't be a feature, but it is. I don't know if you guys were using Studio One 4 up until this point, but it had become incredibly slow and buggy. I was getting more and more dropouts. I was not able to even produce music in Studio One 4 and was considering buying a new machine. Now that Studio One 5 is out, they seem to have fixed all of these bugs as far as playback is concerned. Even when the audio is playing and for whatever reason it does drop out, the dropouts aren't the same. They don't hurt your ears like before. Instead, tracks just get muted and quiet and then they come back in a more natural way. It's a little jarring still, but it is a lot less so than previously. So your CPU will get a lot of extra mileage, which is the mileage it had before. So it's kind of a complaint, but it's also great. This means that we can get back into making our songs faster, which is what we're all about here. So I did want to mention this. If you are wanting to get your songs done from beginning to end, please subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified. This is a brand new channel dedicated to helping people get their songs done, obviously. Okay, so here's the thing that's going to save you money. PreSonus has released a subscription-based model called Sphere. When you subscribe to Sphere, you get Studio One 5 Professional included. You get all of the plugins that I showed you before, which is everything PreSonus makes. In addition to that, you get all of their sound libraries, which are pretty incredible. All of the libraries for orchestral music that they make. You also get Notion, so that if you're a classical composer or you're composing for class or school, you get Notion as well. That's a big deal. That's an expensive software. So you are getting thousands of dollars worth of stuff for only $15 a month. You also get some storage space as well and songwriting creative platform. So you'll be able to work with other artists as well through this platform. So it's filling in a lot of gaps, and I think this is incredible. Previously, you would have had to use different platforms or Splice to get access to doing something like this, and now you can do it exclusively through PreSonus and get all the benefits and at a lower price point. I know I'll get comments regardless of the fact that I'm about to say this about subscription services, but here's the deal. A software license is always a license and you never own it. So if you purchase Studio One 5 already, you've made a huge error because now you've paid a giant chunk and you don't get all the benefits of Sphere, and you probably spent more money than just paying $15 a month from now until basically eternity. But $15 a month is $180 a year, and upgrading to Studio One 5 is, I don't know, I'll put it somewhere. So you make your own decision and try not to leave any hate comments about owning software, because the truth is you don't own any software. All software is a license, and a license is just something that you're leasing or renting. And from my point of view, you might as well go ahead and get the whole thing for $15 a month. It's a great deal. No one's talking about this, but this is the biggest thing to happen in music in a long time. In my opinion, this will help people get songs done faster. This will be a major competitor to any digital audio workstation that's out there, more than it was already. Final thoughts on Studio One 5, the actual updates, the upgrades. There are some actual features that will help your production process, but I think the degree to which your productions will be improved is more based on getting Sphere and getting the access to the extra plugins and sounds, more so than being able to save a mix preset or a jamming out live version. I do want to talk about the live feature. I haven't used it yet, but from what I can tell, it's still kind of bare bones, and it's basically like just a new Studio One window optimized for live streaming or live performances. It's kind of something you could have done anyway in Studio One, but this is like a new workflow, and I think over time it will allow you to be more creative and make cool things in real time, which is exciting, but right now it seems kind of bare bones and limited. Once again, if you want to learn more about how to get songs done faster, go ahead and hit subscribe, the bell thing, and like the video. And if you disagree with me, leave a comment and let me know what features that you like about Studio One 5 that are more important than what I'm saying, because I could totally be wrong. I could be wrong. It's okay to be wrong, right? I can take criticism. It's fine. And with that, watch another video. Once I publish it, I'll have one somewhere. And that's going to be it. Thanks.